Hello everyone, this is Deepti, your admissions counselor for Japanese universities. So today in this video we are going to talk about the courses that you can study in Japan. I often get this question from students कि Japan में हम कौन से courses after all are the best to study. So here is your answer to that. Number one on the list is engineering courses. So the country with the world's smartest subway system, that is Japan. Number of inventions in robots, and it is a home to many high-tech and auto companies which are known for their durability and quality products such as Honda, Nissan, Panasonic, Sony, you name it, there's so many, they're all Japanese. Be it electrical, automotive, IT, robotics, I believe Japan is the country to study engineering in. Most Japanese universities that offer engineering courses, they have fabulous lab facilities जहाँ पे आप experiment कर सकते हैं, explore कर सकते हैं concepts को. You don't just get to learn it in a classroom, but you will have enough opportunities to test your inventions or whatever you study during the classrooms in those labs. So hands-on knowledge and opportunities to explore and experiment. And the great thing about studying engineering in Japan is that it is very affordable. मैं आपको बताऊं कि engineering पढ़ना जापान में, in fact it's at a much lesser tuition fee than India. You will not probably believe me, but you have to get in touch with me in person to discuss more about this. There are many engineering projects जो कि जापान और इंडिया मिलके कर रहे हैं. For example, bullet train, which is going to start from Mumbai to Ahmedabad. It is a project which borrows Japanese know-how and also Japanese funds. Japan also plans to fund many other infrastructure, manufacturing projects and also some projects related to climate. Almost 5 trillion yen they have promised to invest in Indian economy in the next few years to come. So अगर आप Japanese university से graduate करते हैं, rest assured you can always have a job in these projects in India or in Japan. Next on the list about the course to study is design, be it graphic design or animation studies. So Japan is home to the world's best manga and animation movies. All of us have heard of Ghibli Studio and Madhouse Production. There are so many fans of manga and anime that I meet recently, and Japan is the best place to learn animation and graphic design. Animation or graphic design can be learned in about 2 years, and it is also again very affordable. The tuition fee, if you look at it, it is very affordable. Once you graduate from this college, the good part is that you can be hired as an intern or a full-time animator in any of these big animation houses that we just spoke about. Next on the list is nursing. Japan has 30% of its population as 65-year-old or above, which means that they rely on nurses. Their family system is such that they have to rely on nurses to take care of them, and they are in huge need of more and more nurses. Japan also has the best medical systems and nursing facilities. So if you can learn nursing in Japan, definitely there are guarantees in job opportunities. Next on the list is Japanese language and culture. Now this might sound like a very unique and rare choice to you, क्योंकि इंडिया में we are very used to traditionally see all German languages being taught, especially at school levels, जैसे कि Spanish है, German है, French है. These are the common languages that we see around us. But the presence of huge number of Japanese companies in India, there are so many of them, Honda, Panasonic, Nikon, Suzuki, Sony, now there is Uniqlo. There are many more, 5,000 such companies. That is good enough reason for you to start learning Japanese over other languages. And mind you, all the companies that we just spoke about, they are multinational companies which means they have offices not just in Japan or India but all over the world. So, having learnt Japanese, you will have potentially you can be hired anywhere in the world. And of course, which better place to learn Japanese if not in Japan? You can fast forward. You might argue with me कि आप ये language तो इंडिया में रह के भी सीख सकते हैं, but learning it in Japan can fast forward your learning by a few years at least. And obviously, अगर आप वहीं पे सीखेंगे तो quality etc. obviously that also matters. Also, Japanese culture is very unique. It is very mysterious. These elements of Japanese culture that everyone is very curious about, लेकिन उसके बारे में बहुत लोग जानते नहीं हैं, जैसे कि उनकी टी सेरेमनीज हो गई या फिर उनकी sumo, onsen. There are so many elements, unique history, Japanese history. So these are some of the elements of Japanese culture. अगर आप जापानीज लैंग्वेज सीखते हैं, स्पेशली अगर जापान में, यू विल डेफिनेटली बी एक्सपोज टू देयर कल्चर ऑल्सो साइड बाय साइड, और आप इन किसी भी चीज़ों में एक्सपर्ट बन सकते हैं एंड यू कैन यूटिलाइज दैट नॉलेज लेटर ऑन. सो Japanese language and culture is definitely something you must give it a thought, especially if you're inclined to learn languages. मेरे को ये बहुत जल्दी समझ में आ गया था कि languages are probably the thing that I want to pursue further in life, और मैंने अपना बहुत सारा time I spend on learning this language and mastering it. So likewise, if you think you have a knack for languages, you should definitely give it a shot. So the next on the list is business management. There is no way you have not heard of Japanese work ethics, persistence, and their hard work. Japan is a pioneer in manufacturing, and its companies such as Honda and Toyota and others have known to innovate many world-class production systems and management systems. आपने टोयोटा की जस्ट इन स्ट्रैटेजी के बारे में सुना होगा, जिसने ऑटो इंडस्ट्री का पूरा प्रॉफिट मॉडल बदल दिया. सिमिलरली देयर आर अदर मेथड्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट सच एज 5S ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल मेथड, अगर आपने उसके बारे में सुना हो, या फिर काइजेन इज अनदर strategy for transformation. It is widely used in many organizational and management practices. So there is a lot to learn from Japan when it comes to management systems. So if you're considering to study business management, I highly recommend Japan for you. Next on the list is fashion designing. You must be surprised, but Tokyo, which is the capital of Japan, is also one of the known top fashion capitals of the world. And there is something called gyaru. देखा होगा आपने. You can see it on the screen also right now. This is again a fashion type which is very outrageous. So girls bleach their hair in almost blonde color and different colors. They have outrageous nails. It is very distinct. If I have to describe the fashion in Tokyo and a few other parts of Japan, it is outrageous, very distinct street style, I would say. And then there are these designers who have been recognized all over the world, like SMA Ake, Rie Kawakubo, and Kenzo Takada. So they have come on the world platform, and I truly believe that fashion is something that can be learned very well in Japan. Fashion degree in Japan can be a diploma in fashion, and it can be completed in 2 years flat. Again, very affordable. I hope this video helped you in understanding which courses you can pursue in Japan. If you're considering these courses, definitely take a look at Japan. You can always reach out to me to know more about these courses. Thank you. Like this video and subscribe.